cursed and enslaved. And I said to
hmm
myself, in the Christian Bible, why would they say this about black people? It doesn't make any
hmm
sense.
Well,
This
the funny part about the situation is we're not.
what?
The color of our skin is not actually black. You know what I'm saying? That's
No,
not
but
the
no, but
exact term.
okay, okay.
We
I'm
ter- the, we use we termin
gonna
our
supply you.
terminology. Hold on. Our terminology is we say black, but that's not the actual real downright true when you're looking at the color tone. You see what I'm saying? But black
No,
has been known to reflect all colors. You know what I'm saying? So we reflect all colors. See, all right, look, let me explain to you what the real truth was about this black and white shit. The
go
black
ahead.
and white shit is basically called spell activation. That's what it really is. So
You
they
get the
took, I
material
mean,
world so you
because
can follow them.
okay,
So then too, you can
the
follow them.
real truth, the real truth is right. Like before, you know what I'm saying, we even saw Europeans and things of that nature. We never identified with the term black, right? We
It
never
was English.
really identified ourselves like that. We identified ourselves about basically what our nationality was or who our tribe was, and that was it. Oh, you the what you call you the Tainos, you the Cherokees, oh, them the Jews, and so
No,
on and so on,
no, no.
right?
Okay, all right. I want to say this
And then
before you continue, just real quick. The
go
reason
ahead.
why we didn't associate ourselves with different colors because we were the only color at that time were black people. Why would we have to compare or contrast? No,
Right?
okay,
Do you
okay,
know that
okay.
in the
Can I say?
Bible
No,
that
hold on,
you're
hold on.
supposed to eat pork?
No,
You
no,
know
but hold
why?
on.
Because
No,
they
but hold
say
on.
the hold on. They say the pig licked the skins of the leopards. Do you know what the leopards
Let me
is?
tell you something. When I
Hold
told you
on.
about the
Do you
college
know
thing,
what the
this is what
leopards
I'm
is?
talking
Hold
about.
on.
When I said
Do you
elementary
know
to
what
college,
leopard mean?
we not listen. You took it somewhere else. We focus on what
No,
she just said about the black and white,
no. You
because you
can't
taking it
say
somewhere else about
you can't
pigs. We're not
start all
listening.
that if you don't know the
We're not
origins
listening.
of it.
Talking about some
Do you
Muslim
know
shit.
what
We're talking about
leopards
pigs.
is? You got to know the origins of what you're
No,
talking
no,
about.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. What?
Leprosy is what you call a skin disease, where a person is born without any melanin. And basically, one of the kids, I forget what which generation of it was, that Abraham generation,
Let
where
me
one
say
of the
this.
kids had leprosy, and they was that mean to be born pale. So it
Okay,
wasn't even a term white or black. It was a term called the term where the white people um identified as was identified as in that time was called leprosy. The lepers,
oh,
leopard
okay,
people,
okay. I hear
meaning
you
a
on your
curse,
knowledge.
a, a
Because you're
cursed
gonna keep
pale
going.
man.
Okay, because you're gonna keep going, right? So I hear what you're saying. I don't want you to think I'm going
Uh,
against or arguing against it. I just don't agree with it. Because this is now I'm gonna give you the facts. We know that it's called DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. We have black scientists. One of our great scientists in the history books that was known to the African people, his name was MOT.
yeah,
You could do
too.
your own research. You could do your own research, right? Now, I'm saying this. We played with our DNA. We had scientists. Everything they got today, we been had that before Jesus Christ even walked the earth. We
That's
had
true.
all this. Now, hold on. I'm trying to explain
Technology.
to him because now watch this. I'm trying to explain to him because he keep breaking everything and correlating it back to the Bible. The Bible is only 2,500 years old. Things existed before Christ. You
Mm,
see what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach you about your people before they even came into existence. Black was
hmm
first. Then from black came white. That's the pure as it can be is the white people. This is why we refer to them as white. When they refer to Africans, they refer to them as black people. They called them, they gave these terms to us, black. the sunburnt people when they was talking when they was talking about Kush,
That
Ethiopia. It's in
that
their
was
Bible.
my point. That was my
Yeah.
point. The term was not black itself. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to show you with the terms. That is what you call a spell, to be honest with you. So when
Everything is
you
true.
say,
Everything to get you to fight and argue. They're not gonna put it out if y'all not gonna fight over it. If you're not gonna fight over it, they don't want it out.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
what
go
you
ahead,
gotta
man. We're gonna
understand
give you the
is,
floor, man. We gonna get Cuddy the floor and let him talk about something because we've been having the floor for a long time. Go ahead, man. What you doing?
Well, yeah, I bet. Have you? Well, Max, have you heard of Gnostic wisdom?
What team
Have you heard
have
of
you heard?
Gnostic wisdom?
Nah. What's that about?
Well, it's basically like what basically our people died over hiding, and the information that they found in our books and stuff, they rewrote it and put it in the Bible.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. He don't. That's why I'm trying to see where his knowledge lies when it comes to his own people. If he's getting all his information from the Bible and what they wrote, we know that come from them. Why is he
Yeah,
getting all
that's
his
like
information
the
from
Bible
them?
is like our first stage of waking up. You got to do your own research and wake yourself up. Because
Right. See, I've been there already. I've
God
done
put
that.
AI, God put AI and shit down here. He gonna be mad that you didn't go find him, that you didn't go look and do deep research.
Right.
mm,
Because he keep relaying
so
his core of his
y'all
knowledge
think I'm one of
to the
those.
Bible.
You
Okay.
not
No,
one of
no, we're
But
those.
not
but
You
saying
but
you
ain't-
but
are.
I'm
but
telling
but
you, you're
but
one of those.
but
You act broke.
I'm gonna
You
just
act
go along
broke.
with you. Let's go though. Let's go. Cause
Okay, we're
if I can't be. Listen, what you gotta understand is right. I'm using the Bible as a reference.
I know what you're saying.
It's
Smooth. Look,
nothing
look what
more,
I'm going
nothing
through. Let me
less
tell you
than
what I'm going through right
uh,
now in life. My
nothing
nigga,
more, nothing less,
I'm
but
claiming
a reference.
My Native American stuff, right? Bro, I went
What
to
you
that
say?
land. I'm claiming my Native American tribe stuff.
Okay,
I
yeah,
went
go
to that
ahead.
land. I went to that land. It ain't nothing but white people on that bitch. Not one black person.
Hmm.
They killed all that family. They killed everybody to take over the land.
everybody. Absolutely. That's what
You
they
you
did.
got
Exactly. So
you got
hold on. So
you got to
you
say it
so
back there.
if you heard what I said, right? If you heard what I said before the term black and white was even involved in it. We identified each other based upon our tribes. We didn't
Right.
identify with black or white. And if you was white, you was identified as a person that
No,
had
but
skin disease.
no, but look
Well,
how
when
far
they
you
came to
going back. That's just what I'm trying to correct you
when they
on.
came to our
You
land,
But
keep
I just
saying,
predated the
you was the
Bible though, bro.
foundation.
no,
You was the
I just
foundation.
predated the Bible when I basically told you, when I basically called out the tribes. You should have known right then and there what was up with me.
All right. So
okay,
what if I
what is
tell
up with
you?
you? Get to it.
What if I
I'm
tell
trying to hear
you,
what you're
Smooth? You part of the Wakanda. What if I tell you that?
saying.
What if I tell you that? What if I you? It's about over 20 lakes that's named Wakanda but spelled different in United States. All United States is Native American names all throughout that bitch.
Of
Everywhere
course,
you go.
because look, let me explain to you this is what did you hear what I said? See, you should have caught when I said we was identified as our tribes. Like you got Taino over there. He Cherokee. The Jews. Did you peep that when I brought the Jews in? What
Yeah, but you're not
basically?
talking about regular
Hold on. Let me
tribes.
tell you. Let me show you what I did though. Let me
I
show
just
you what
told
I
you
did
something
though.
magical about yourself. I just told you something magical about yourself. I said you're
Ho-
part of the
ho-
Wakanda.
okay. Hold on. Let me show you what I did though with the Jews. And this is what's gonna connect to
You still
what
talking
you
about a
basically
regular race,
saying.
man. You
What
talking
I'm
about a
ba-
regular race.
huh?
Black African American is a regular race. That's a race they created for you to be a slave. They don't want you to know
Well,
you Native American. They
no, no,
got
hold on.
billions of
The
dollars on your land.
black people was Jews first.
Yeah, correct.
Tho-
But
Those are the
if
original Jews.
you keep putting Black African American on your paper, you was a slave.
I, look, when you put the term black, right? All right, basically what I'm getting at is right. The term black is actually right. You ain't even supposed to be calling yourself that, right? When you
Wow.
say that, you are actually summoning the energy of that
Right.
energy. What
That's
they told you, they can't
but
lie to you in
that's
all
every Eagles
ways,
race.
bro.
That's every
What you
Eagle
gotta
race.
understand. So when you say white, when you say what the reason they call themselves white when they just hide tan is because what they're doing is there it's called a spell. People don't understand that they're doing spells right
Listen.
now and
No, but
all
we
type
get
of
off
shit.
point.
You
No,
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
listen. No, no, I'm gonna tell
But
you why they doing
but let,
this, man. I just want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna get out
me,
the way,
but let me get
so
you
we can have
talking.
a better understanding. So people can actually. There's two primary races of people in the world. It's either
Hmm.
you of a light skin color or you of a
Hmm.
dark skin color,
Hmm.
and everything else is in between. So when you talk about the people who light,
Yeah, there's white people. They started that shit.
the original African darker people, we're talking about what they call African.
Bro, let me tell you. Hello,
Yeah, I can hear you.
hello.
I hear you.
Let
Right.
me tell. Let me tell you who started um the crucifixion and the crusaders of people or keeping people away from the light. And let me get it. Let me actually put a definition on it so you can really understand the real history. It was called the Knights Templar, right?
I
These
know all
Knights
about
Templar
them. I
the
know all
Knights
about them.
Templar was crusaders that went around the world and
They thought
killed
they don't do
people.
no
Hold on,
thing.
they killed people because they was trying to keep people away from the Kabbalic knowledge, and therefore what they was this is what they did is they replaced it with Christianity, and and Christianity condemns the appreciation. If you have any type of appreciation of the sun, right, or worship of the sun, or any type of that, that was deemed as paganist. They the ones who created the term paganistic. But then they turned around because they understand the actual science of the world, and they understand that okay, that I if these people tap in, so what we're gonna say is astrology is evil. We're gonna make all this shit evil. And we
I'm
gonna market this shit the
Let me tell you
wrong
why they
way.
scared of us, bro.
Right.
Let me tell you why they
Right.
scared of us.
Mhm.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Let me tell you why they scared of us. Okay. So look, listen to this. All right. So
Hold on. You got to let me finish it because it's real important, right? What I'm finna get ready to
that's
tell you.
some stuff I
Hold
already
on,
know.
hold
That's
on.
some stuff we know in middle
Let
school.
me
Man.
finish.
It's
Let me
church
land the
history.
plane. Let me land the plane. The thing is, bro, what happened? What happened is they understand that okay, pretty much we can't like totally lie to these people because the big man is gonna wipe this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you find out about with this Noah's Ark shit and all this shit was going on. It's like, we straight just keep like them away from it. So we gotta somewhat tell the truth and somewhat mix this shit. But we're allowed to mismarket this shit. So they'll say, yo, uh, it's bad to worship the don't ever be a paganist. Don't worship the sun. Don't worship it. Let me tell you what the sun is, right? And then they say keep the 7 day holy, right? So now they be like, all right, you don't go to church on Saturday, which is supposed to be the 7 day, right? What day do you go to church on?
But see
Sunday.
how we going too
But look,
far off. You
Hold
gonna make
on.
him forget what
Hold
he was
on. Did
finna
you hear what
say,
I
look,
just
son.
said? You go
God,
to church
You gotta
look,
let him talk
on
real quick, man.
hold on.
I'm
You go to church on Sunday.
on
You
tub. You are you, bro. You still
Did you, bro? Y'all didn't even, bro. Y'all, that shit just
we
blew right over
listen,
y'all
but you
head, bro.
going nah, you
Y'all, that
going
shit
too
just,
many places with this, man.
nah,
You
that shit flew over y'all head. I just said you go to church
I'm trying to be
on
disrespectful.
Sunday. Why do you go to church on
You not
Sunday?
supposed to go to church at all. Did the people back in the day, did they get to go to
Hold,
church? Did they get to
hold
be
on. I'm
they
showing you something.
was
See,
killed?
this
They
is
didn't
the
get to
thing.
go to
Y'all
church.
don't, bro. I'm gonna tell you what's going on here.
You just said Christian was fake.
Y'all, I know. Hold on. I know what you talking about, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Listen,
but
what
Alan,
I'm
Alan, you
showing
got to
you.
give somebody else the floor. You taking too long,
No,
bro. It's taking
what
you
I'm, what,
forever to get to the point.
bro. Now, what I'm trying to show y'all is that. Listen, these words, everything that you're saying, and it spells. This is why they keep the state of the land. They keep these Native American names and things of that nature. Is because they understand that that shit is attached to a real frequency. It's a real science
All
that's really
right,
going on.
Right.
all right. So look, did the Native Americans is the war still going on? Or did we lose or did we win every battle against these white people? Tell me this.
Shit, we lost. The fuck you
No, the
mean?
fuck we didn't. We won every single battle. I just told you. We part of the Wakanda. What do you think our elders did?
How we won, fool? And they run everything on. Bro,
They
they
couldn't
they stuck.
win. If
They,
look, if
they
they had guns and shit, I just told you we had Wakanda powers. Teleport. We can go different places. We can go underground. We had all type of shit. They still here this day. Them is your damn.
go to.
Them is the people flying in UFOs. They lying to you. They lying to you. It's still a
Bro,
war going on this day. All you got to do is claim your shit, or you're gonna be this fake market slave.
bro. What I'm basically trying to say is, bro,
It's
is
Bible.
that
Bible.
because
If you go
this
and
is
try
the
to kill them,
problem.
they're gonna kill you. You go to
This
your
is the
land.
problem.
The white people who killed your ancestors and took your land, making a
This is
billion
the
dollars.
problem.
Got a
You
hospital,
know, you know what,
police station, all on that bitch. They're
you know
gonna
what the
kill
real
you.
problem is.
You got to go to court.
Teleportation.
That's the war. It's vocal.
Te- teleportation actually exists, right? And that's true. And so on and so on. Technology, but people don't realize that the actual the actual miracles of God is proven through technology. You know what I'm saying? But you think it's not an actual miracle
It's
because
proven
it
through
can be explained.
everything. You don't,
It can
look,
be
from what I'm
explained.
telling you, from what I'm
What
telling
I'm
you right
based,
now, God gonna
Lord,
send you a sign the remainder of the day. It might be an ad. It might be somebody's license plate. It might be a billboard. He's everything. He's everything. You gonna
yes,
get a hint.
I
You gonna get a
understand.
hint somewhere, some way, in a song, in a music. You might hear a lyric that just said what I said to you.
Right.
God is everything.
But look, what I'm basically just trying to say is at the end of the is that the sun is not bad. It's actually it actually connects you back once you go into the Kabbalic knowledge. Um for one thing, the foundation of Kabbalic knowledge takes you down to quantum physics. But you must understand the circulation of the sun, which is the 12 houses in astrology. The 12 houses the 12 tribes of Judah actually represents the 12 houses. You
The
know what
12
I'm
tribes
saying?
of Judah is all the 12 tribes that was in the United States of America.
Exactly.
That took
What I'm
over,
trying to
over the land. That's
what I'm trying to tell you is
they're
this
gonna tell
I
this
me
mean,
you
man.
telling
yeah.
me all they bullshit. You telling me all they bullshit.
No, I'm not. Listen, what I'm telling
You
you
tell me what they
is the shit.
hypnotize
The
you.
real reason why you're sitting here telling me that this shit is fucking evil because they planned it out that way so they can send you to the left and they can steady go to the right. That's why they're actually running shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they wanted to be rich. They needed this land to be. They still do.
Motherfucker, the reason they is rich because of the simple fact.
Alan,
Listen,
Alan, we don't need money.
because you don't
Listen to me.
have quantum
Listen to me.
physics.
Listen to me.
Do you not hear me? If you do not have the knowledge of quantum physics, you will
You
not
you
have
saying
any power.
you saying what I'm about to tell you. All we needed was a fucking tent. All we did was meditate and go to sleep. We wasn't here. We wasn't on this planet no more. We was gone. That's why we didn't need buildings. That's why we didn't mansions. That's why we didn't need cars. That's why we didn't need none of that shit, because all we had to do was meditate and we gone. That's why it was tents everywhere. We didn't need that shit. They came over here and seen what they needed. They seen all the gold and oil and all that shit under the ground that we didn't need. We wasn't about material shit. They was.
The reason they was is because they knew something. What I'm trying to tell you is what they know. It's all about quantum physics. It's all about the circulation of the sun. I mean, they tell you that electricity is the actual power. It ain't.
Okay.
It's the actual damn solar energy.
All right.
Solar
So look,
energy is the real power.
as a black man, Allen, when you get pulled over, you get a ticket. You go to jail. You nigga, you get everything that a white person does. When you Native American, you don't get sued. You don't go to jail. You get money for the rest of your life. You get free housing, free
Hmm.
lawyers, free everything. But
Hmm.
as a black African American, you don't get none of that.
Right. But listen, like as a Native American, like for Moors and all that stuff. This is why they make you sign stuff. They make you do stuff. And they make these different drawn out process. You think that they just doing that shit for their health? They ain't
No,
doing that shit for their health, bro. What I'm
they put
trying
their
to tell
clothes.
you, when let's say when you stand in the courtroom, right, and you raise your right, I mean, hand and shit. See, what
Look,
y'all believe is that them
look,
they not doing that shit for their health. No,
Allen,
they
I don't go
are
to courtrooms
basically
no more. I don't go to court
they
because I claim my Native American rights. I don't even
listen.
have to walk in
What
that
I'm
bitch.
basically no, hold on. I'm not even listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The point that I'm trying to is the real reason you go through these different long drawn out processes. It's not for their health. It's not just because they just sitting here just making these rules. They're doing that is because they have to stay in cahoots with a higher and divine being that's greater than themselves, and they know exactly what's going on. You see
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So
And
this is what I'm trying to tell
They're
you.
Satan.
The moment you
Satan.
get in power, listen, the moment we get back in power, guess what? We gonna find out. Like, oh shit, we gotta do the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
If
I
we
see
want to
what you're saying,
maintain
though. I
this,
see what you're
you know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm
But
saying? That's
but
why everything they do, that's why we sit over here and say it was stolen from us.
we
Because it
wasn't
really was.
we wasn't materialistic. We were spiritual. Everybody else in the world is materialistic. If you
Let me
materialistic,
tell you, let
you
me tell you,
learn
let me tell
you
you something.
learn from
Let me
Satan.
tell
You
you
learn
something.
from Satan.
Let me tell you some real
Your
shit.
body is materialistic. Your body,
Everything is spiritual. Listen,
your
what I'm trying
body
to tell
is
you,
materialistic. It's a vehicle.
every
You driving that
every
motherfucker. You tell it to eat. You put oil in it. You put water in it. You put food, gas in it. It's
right,
a vehicle.
right, bro. But what
When
I'm
you sleep
basically
every day, you die and go to a different planet. You're dead, bro.